Hey guys, and welcome to a Peacekeeper task guide, Sparta Part 1. For this task, you're going to need to headshot 7 scavs on Shoreline whilst using a 12 gauge shotgun. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you find this guide useful. So for this task, we are going to need to use a 12 gauge shotgun. So any of these here class as a 12 gauge shotgun. We've got the MP133, the M870, the 590A1, the MP155, the MTS 25512, which is the drum barrel shotgun, the wonderful double barrel shotgun, just like so, and then the MP153. It also counts with the Sega 12 gauge as well. So when it comes to using the ammunition, I would recommend that you go and use some slug rounds. Now the two that I'd recommend that you use is the AP20 armor piercing slug, as well as the makeshift .50 BMG slug, as they both have decently high penetration as well as decently high damage. Now we're going to show you where the scavs spawn on Shoreline. So here on the map in front of you is showing you all of the spawns for Shoreline. As you can see, there are a lot more to the left hand side of the map than there is to the right hand side, but we are going to start over at the road to customs side. Whatever side you spawn on, 9 times out of 10 there won't actually be scavs close by, so you are going to have to make your way from one location to the other. Now there are a few different routes you can take, but I'm just going to mainly talk about the scav spawns and basically whereabouts they are. So the road to customs area, they mainly walk on the grassy wooden section on the right hand side of the road, the eastern part of the road, where you do have the water. They do walk from the top of the road to customs all the way down to the road at the rail bridge extract, the new extract that they added down by the tower. They can also go inside all of them. Now the very bottom of the map, the southeastern part of the map, where you do have the construction yard with the giant crane. Now this is actually a pretty decent amount of scav spawns. They do spawn in that area, as well as they do cross the road and follow the road all the way up and down the entire blue fence area. You can get around about 5 to 6 scavs here. Now over by the radar dome, which is the weather station, you can get around about 4 to 5 scavs. They do normally patrol inside the area. They don't really go around the outside, and if they do, it's mainly by the main road. Continuing that road, we're going to head over to the power plant. Now the power plant does have sniper scavs at the very top. There can be 2 of them that spawn, so that might be an easy kill for you, and you can get around about 3 to 4 scavs down below, and they do actually go over the bridge where you have the actual electric towers are. Continuing down south, we're going to head down to the gas station and the pier. Now this is a pretty juicy amount of scavs. If you do spawn at the road to customs area, I would actually recommend if you head down here first, then make your way up into the resort. But for down here, they do spawn by the gas station, as well as patrol the road down by the ocean, as well as all the way down to the pier, and senator can spawn at the pier, so make sure you carry yourself a good decent range. Continuing along the road, you do have the Scav Island. Now this one is actually really easy to snipe onto. It is around about 150 meters if you do want some zeroing, and they do mainly stand out in the open. There is a little hut that they can walk into, but normally get around about 4 to 5 scavs at this location. Now at the tunnel and the Ruin Road extract, this is a pretty decent spot. You can get around about 3 to 5 scavs here, and they do walk up onto the hill, and they can sometimes sit in the bushes, just like wonderful extract campers. Now heading up the road again into the town, there isn't actually, I haven't had much luck with scavs spawning here, but they do spawn here, and they can get around about 2 to 3 scavs. Now if you go to your east and head over to the cottage, this is somewhere where senator can spawn. You can get around about 3 to 4 scavs again that walk in between both of the cottages, but of course if senator's there, they can actually go out into the construction site opposite the cottage on the eastern part of the road. Now continuing up towards the resort, you do have a wonderful bus station, or a little like depot area where you got a few buses and some cars. You can get around about 3 to 4 scavs. Now when it comes to the main resort, you can get around about 5 to 6 scavs that do wander west wing from east wing, as well as the admin. They do walk along the corridors. It's quite rare that you see them on the second floor, but if you are by 301, they can actually path all the way up to 301. As well as at admin, they can walk out the back of admin by the tennis courts, as well as on the other side at the back of East Wing, they can walk out by the children's play area. Continuing out the back of the resort, you do have the good old extract that's now disappeared, the rock extract, and you can get 2 sniper scavs that spawn on top of the sniper rock up there, as well as a few scavs dotted around near the bunker. Now for the final location, and these scavs are absolutely cracked, if you head west, you are going to reach this rock, which is just basically in between the bunker area and the swamp area. In fact, it's quite close to the swamp area. You can get around about 3 to 5 scavs, but do bear in mind that they can see through the grass where we can't. So good luck. I have been one tapped by a scav here that had M61, and I finished a giant loot run on resort, so you do just need to watch yourself. If you are struggling with this task, or just in general wanting to find people to play with, head over to piranha.tv/discord. We do have a decently large looking for group community, as well as a Sherpa system, so if you just need a bit more help than normal, then we are there to help you. Hopefully you guys found this guide useful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, or possibly consider joining the channel membership, where you can unlock early videos as well as a few custom rewards. Don't forget to check out Piranha.tv as well. That's a one-stop shop for all of your guides, tasks, keys, all those kind of things in one location. Hopefully you guys found this guide useful, and I'll see you in the next video. And a big thank you to all of my Patreons supporting me over on patreon.com/PiranhaTV. And a huge thank you to J Dam, Freddy and Beansy. Without this kind of support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do.